Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, excuse me, we got some news. You know what I'm saying? We got some serious news. Brother trying to watch Wimbledon too. So, all this boxing, whatever, ain't nobody big fighting this week anyway. Not really. So at the end of the day, it's Wimbledon time. Even the first rounds and stuff going on. Some stuff happening over there. But anyway, right, when it's time to get some Deontay Wilder news and some Andy Ruiz Jr. news, then it's huge. You know what I mean? And what we're doing is we're getting closer to the Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Deontay Wilder undisputed fight. Right? Deontay Wilder was interviewed, WBN, interviewing him, whatever. And he was just saying, hey, this could happen. It could happen probably between the Tyson Fury, the next Tyson Fury fight after Ortiz. He would have to get through the Ortiz, and Andy Ruiz Jr. would have to get, of course, through Anthony Joshua. And then, damn the Fury fight. We get to that lineal in a minute, but we got belts. Put it by your waist, and somebody can be called undisputed. So when you hear undisputed and it's close, right, then that's the biggest news. All that other stuff is not as big as this. We've been talking about it lately, undisputed. So when you hear that and the possibility of having that, we should all rejoice, especially in that heavyweight division. And so long we didn't get it. Now, there's some pros and cons. So what's that's going to happen and whatever. Wilder said it can happen. He's happy for your boy Ruiz. Ruiz can support his family, and he should enjoy every moment of being champion. Respect to him. That's what that's all he got is love for Andy Ruiz Jr. But still, that fight could happen, right? So, there's pros and cons. Like I said, let's get to the con at the back. Because the big damn con, right? This is some serious con. But we're going to go with the pros to start this one. Now, pros is Deontay Wilder got something to do with it, right? So we know that he's trying to be undisputed. One name, face of boxing all the time. He's been trying it forever. So it's like, don't even talk to him about none of that, right? Andy Ruiz Jr. is of the cloth that I think Andy Ruiz Jr. would also want to do this. He said it once already, right? So that's the thing. Even Deontay Wilder is to the point where, somebody asked him, well, do you want to be undisputed? That's below on Deontay Wilder, man. He ain't supposed to be answering nothing like that. It's supposed to be somebody in his crew be like, silence! You will not talk to royalty in that manner. You will never speak on something like that. That's below this man. This is boxing royalty. And I will never address it ever again. I realize we're in America, but where I'm from, you get one strike. Shut them down like that. Somebody in there scare them. You know what I mean? You don't like to talk. Hey, Deontay Wilder, you want to be undisputed? Man, don't even answer that no more. It's ridiculous. That's for anybody. Shoot, if you're in kindergarten somewhere, right, and they ask you that, you good. Anybody over 20 asks you that's a ridiculous question. You haven't been paying attention to what you're doing here. Bottom line. So, and Andy Ruiz Jr. is the kind of guy that wants to handle his business. So I think that is the main reason why that would happen. Another one is, their same, advisor, same outfit. So there's no problem there. They're both getting respected. They're both doing their thing. So, I think it's a fight that can happen because of the two characters that are, the ones, the two boxers. These kind of guys, the characters that we've seen up until now, leads me to believe that the possibility of the fight happening is far greater than what we've been having lately, right? And, can anybody dispute that? We haven't had a undisputed fight, right? There's always something getting in the way. So I think that's the reasons we could have it. I was listening to Deontay Wilder, and he was saying something that I always say. He was saying that, he would like people to appreciate him now because he's not going to be staying around for a long time, and it's true. I think, like I've been telling you guys, this is a small guy hitting big guys with a lot of velocity. And he's broken all the arm, seven times or whatever, a whole bunch of surgeries and recovering and, rehabilitation and stuff like that. That's not going to last forever. So I didn't miss nothing because I didn't hate on him. If you've been hating on him, then you missed something. Because every time I show somebody new that knows nothing about boxing or very little, right, that goes and watch him, they trip out. They freak out. This is, wait a minute, what the hell? Where I been? Right? So that's how that goes with him. So I'm looking forward to this fight, right? I'm looking forward to this fight. Those are the pros with that, right? Now, unfortunately, unfortunately, as a con, and my con is simple as this: Andy Ruiz Jr. could want it all he want. Deontay Wilder could want it all they want. But if Andy Ruiz Jr. beats up Anthony Joshua again, right? I'm expecting his team to be telling him, like, look, man, Tyson Fury fought Safari, right? Pianetta, right? Slipped in Wilder there and got knocked down twice and still considered the best. After that, followed it up with Tom Swartz, and he's considered the best. You just beat Anthony Joshua twice. Man, you ain't got to fight nobody right now. Easy touch. I'm talking about easy touch. Call up your cousin. Wasn't he talking smack when you was in sixth grade? Call him up. Because you don't have to fight nobody right now. Right? Ain't nobody else doing it. Right? So it ain't like you can put some who's doing it. If you don't say Deontay Wilder, then who the hell? You know what I'm saying? And that's what boxing is. And I think that the people around him will probably tell him to have an easy touch in between there. And we couldn't complain because he just had Joshua twice. So that is a big con, right? That's kind of disturbing. But let's see, like I say, let's just be positive on this and think that, hey, it can happen, right? Deontay Wilder said it can happen. We know that's true. Andy Ruiz Jr. said it can happen. So what do you think? So I'm 50-50 on it, to be honest with you. 50-50. I think that like I said, that those pros are there, but that's going to be a big con because you got to imagine, we're not there yet, but beating Anthony Joshua again, right? With that scenario, make sure you take time to think about that. Beating Anthony Joshua again, who went and trained for you since long, all that stuff. We've been doing everything to train for you, and you got rid of him again. You're going to be feeling yourself. And if you don't feel yourself, your team is going to be feeling something, and they're going to holler at you. And then the media and everything else, ain't nobody exalting Deontay Wilder nowhere. So whatever Deontay Wilder says is gonna fall on deaf ears if that scenario goes down. Now I just think it's all on Andy Ruiz to say, well, whatever y'all talking about, I'm trying to be undisputed too. And I think Andy Ruiz Jr. is of that cloth. So let's see what happens. Dome Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.